And I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste.
Hello, my name is Dennis Onken. This will be episode 1 of the Weekly Dose, coming to you live from Chicago, Illinois. I wanted to start by talking about a little bit about the Bulls, Chicago Bulls. They've been in recent NBA news. Damian Lillard has been talked about in potentially joining the Bulls. I personally think there's no chance. I don't know who they could trade. Possibly Caruso, Io. I mean, we just have so many guards. It would basically be pointless. There's been a lot of talks with the Miami Heat. That has not gone through. This could, according to ESPN that I've heard, this could go all the way until potentially the trade deadline, which would be unbelievable because, I mean, is he going to play or I have no idea. So we'll have to wait and see about that. In other news, UFC announced 2 title fights. UFC 295 in Madison Square Garden, November 11th. Alex Pereira looks to claim the light heavyweight crown against Yuri Prochazka, coming off of the worst shoulder injury in UFC history, according to Dana White. So that should be an interesting fight. I don't know. It's, Yuri hasn't fought in a while. Pereira's just coming off of a battle, so it should definitely be an interesting fight. The second one was Colby Chaos Covington against Leon Rocky Edwards at UFC 296, December 16th, I believe, in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's another interesting matchup. Covington hasn't fought in over a year. Leon's coming off of 2 battles against Kamaru Usman. Should be an interesting fight. I'm going to go with, I don't even know. I would say Covington, but who knows? Okay, let's go into other news. Yeah, the Cubs losing streak continues. They have been playing awful lately. They are now, I think they're like in the 3rd wild card spot. If I'm not mistaken, I think Arizona passed them up, but I think they just picked up a game on Arizona because Arizona lost last night. But I don't know. The Cubs, their pitching has been pretty mediocre and their hitting has been mediocre. So I don't know. I don't know if they'll make the playoffs. If they do, it might not be so pretty. The Brewers are ahead of them. I think they've won 7 in a row. I mean, their schedule is a bit easier, but still, I mean, they're not helping the Cubs, that's for sure. So it looks like Milwaukee will win that division. And it's looking like the Braves, Dodgers, the American League, I'm not too sure who's really the favorite in that league, but okay, other news. Will Joe Burrow play Monday night? He's questionable. He's had the issue with his leg or calf. I don't know. My mom has him on her fantasy teams, so hopefully for her sake he plays. I think I might have him in one league, and then how about Daniel Jones last night for the Giants? they've just become the laughingstock of the NFL right now. I think he only had 3 points fantasy-wise. And the 49ers, man, how about Brock Purdy? I mean, he's unbelievable. I just going from the last pick to the draft, but when you're in an offense like Kyle Shanahan, and then you look at Justin Fields, who's in a horrible spot in Chicago, you can't help but feel sorry for the guy. I mean, it's to put up with the Chicago media. I don't know if you guys saw the other day what he said, but he said something about the coach, and then he came back and said, I'm not blaming the coaches and all that. So I don't know. The Bears play at the Chiefs this weekend. Comment down below how much they'll lose by. And if you have any questions, I can answer them as well. As my channel grows here more, but I will definitely do that. Other news for the NFL: Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are rumored to be dating. I believe Taylor Swift. Don't quote me, but I'm trying to see what she said. I remember she said something cute, so that made it seem like says her and Travis have hung out twice, nothing serious. They've been texting. He's a little embarrassed about how much attention they are getting. He would love to continue seeing her, of course. Man, I don't know. God bless Travis, but it seems like Taylor is sorry for any Swiftie fans, but on here I'm not really a fan, but okay, anyway, Aaron Rodgers had a season potentially ending Achilles injury. He has now said that his surgeon who worked on Kobe Bryant's Achilles, there's some new procedure that something they put in his Achilles that it's faster. So he could potentially return. Not saying he will, but I would say highly unlikely. But knowing him, he'd probably want to come back. Other news. Shedeur Sanders and Colorado right now are playing Oregon. And last I checked, they were losing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who was the favorite. I'd have to look at that. Wow. Oregon's a 21 point favorite. That's unbelievable. I don't know. We'll see what the final score is, but oh yes, and other news for the Bears, Chicago Bears. Alan Williams, defensive coordinator, resigns. Something personal. I don't know. That people say FBI. I don't know what the heck's going on. But he resigned, and now the Bears coach, Matt Eberflus, who was a defensive coordinator with the Colts, will now be doing that same position as the head coach. So the stuff just continues to get worse for the Bears. And apparently the Chicago Bears were robbed or something, some burglary. You'll have to look it up, but they lost like $100,000 or something. But I mean, how do they not have it locked up or something? I don't know. It's just like the Chicago Bears this past week has been the laughingstock of the social media news world. It's pretty pathetic, but they deserve it. I mean, they were the worst team last year and continue that trend this year. even with a top pick. Other than that, I will try to upload once a week, maybe twice. I don't know. But definitely once a week, just to keep everyone up to date on the sports media. Also, Kelce documentary. I thought that was interesting. You should check that out if you can. It's on Amazon Prime. Anyways, thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks.